Hey, my name is Matt Giordano, TheYogiMatt.com. Thank you so much for watching. What I want to share with you today are the 3 elements that make up balance in a handstand. The video I'm about to share with you is from part 2 of my handstand training called The Art of Balance. I hope you enjoy it. Before we get into the exercises, let's go over the 3 elements that make up balancing a handstand. 1, lean. 2, resist. 3, push. This is pretty much all you need to know in order to balance a handstand. The rest is just refinement. So what is leaning? Leaning is shifting your body weight one direction or the other. In the case of handstand, leaning your body weight towards your fingertips. Your fingers are the brakes. They're the resistance. They're what stopped you from falling. Now, if your brakes aren't strong and you haven't developed the intelligence and the awareness of them, you're not likely to be excited about leaning towards your fingers. And rightfully so, because you could lean into something that doesn't stop you and then fall. So most people have a fear of handstand. It's not really handstand that we fear of, it's the falling out of a handstand that we fear of. In order to develop your confidence, we have to develop the strength and awareness of the muscles that are your quote-unquote brakes. It's like if you get into a car and hit the gas pedal without brakes, it's going to be a very scary ride. So we want to know that when we get into that car, that we are able to stop. Most of us are familiar with using a wall as our brakes, but if we want to do it in the middle of the room, we don't have the privilege of a wall, but we do have the freedom to use our hands. For this training, I've carefully crafted exercises to help you build both the strength and the awareness of your brakes. This way, you have the confidence and the skills necessary in order to lean into that place of balance. The third action, push, is for alignment purposes. It comes from the shoulder girdle through the elbow joint, and then it goes all the way to our brakes, our wrist and our fingers. The idea anatomically is to elevate the shoulder up towards your ear, to straighten the arm or to extend at the elbow joint, and then to try to muscularly flex the fingers and the wrist. If you've seen my video, How to Avoid Shoulder Impingement in Downward Facing Dog, then you know that this action of elevating the scapula up towards the ears is not only for handstand, but it's anytime the arms are up overhead. If you haven't yet seen that video, don't worry, it's included in this training as well as another one to help you fully understand the biomechanics of the shoulder girdle, especially when the arms are up overhead. So how does this action of push relate to alignment? While it might be fairly complex to understand this, the ability for your arm bone, your upper arm bone, humerus, to line up vertically with your rib cage depends entirely on the angle of your scapula. Now, when you push the ground down and elevate your shoulders up towards your ears, the angle of your scapula rotate to a degree that allows you to have your arm bone straight up and down, vertical with the rib cage. With the arm bone and the rib cage vertical, you can then stack the rest of your bones to be in one straight line. Now, do you need alignment in order to balance a handstand? Absolutely not. You can do a back bend, you can do all sorts of shapes with your legs and your spine and still balance a handstand so long as you have steps 1 and 2, lean and resist. The resist meaning the brakes. The thing about a straight aligned handstand is it is the most efficient place, meaning the gravitational pull is straight down. The least amount of muscles will need to work to hold you there, whereas when you're in a back bend or in a counterbalance or your legs are in different positions, you might be working harder than you need to in order to have a balanced shape. Once you know where your alignment is in a straight handstand, it's super easy to take all the different variations away from that line and come right back to it. While balancing a straight handstand can be easy once you understand it and you know where it is in your body, the journey to it can be quite challenging and even frustrating. That's why I've developed this training to help you become proficient at the 3 elements that make up handstand: lean, resist, and push, so that you have the skills to balance a handstand on your own away from the wall. So let's not waste any time. Let's get started on your training. I'll see you on the mat. Again, my name is Matt Giordano, TheYogiMatt.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these tips. If you'd like to get the full training, head over to TheYogiMatt.com/handstand.